Hello, my spiritual babies. How y'all doing this afternoon? So, I know it isn't Saturday, but I got a couple requests to do a video about honey jars. So, that's what we are going to be talking about today. Now, I've already cleared my space and stuff like that. I've already saged myself. So, got that out the way. You guys already know I got my singing bowl. So let's go. Let's get these vibes right real quick. And then we're going to hop into it, okay? Whew. So, I hope y'all doing okay today. I hope y'all doing, I mean, not okay, but I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. So, we got my baby Isis today. That's who we are going to work with, y'all. Y'all know. Look at Isis. Her she had some serpents on her, but you know they kind of, we'll talk about. That's a story for another day. So okay, you guys, look what we got here. This is my honey jar. I started working on it last night. About it was somewhere between 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I usually do my spell work, you know, during witching hours, you guys. So this is my honey jar. Okay, and I have a red candle on there for those of you guys who know about candles and colors and stuff like that. A red candle is great for Tuesday, you guys. So if you do your honey jar today, burn the red candle on top today. You know, it's Tuesday, why not? Okay. So let's hop right on into it, you guys. So, honey jars. You guys, honey jars are you guys, you know a little bit about honey jars. You know, you have the love honey jars. You have, hold on y'all, there's something in my eye. Okay. So, you know, you got love honey jars. You just got honey jars for success, prosperity. This is a self-love and prosperity honey jar that I did for myself, of course. So, step 1, honey jars. Let's go. So, I have my ingredients and stuff like that. Let me start off by telling you guys, let's talk about the jars first, okay? So the jars, whenever you're doing a honey jar, the best jars for me are mason jars. For when they're glass, you know, you can find smaller, you know, they have the 4-ounce jars, 6-ounce jars, 8-ounce jars, stuff like that. This right here is an 8-ounce jar. But again, they have 4-ounce jars and stuff like that. So you don't necessarily have to get a jar that is this big, okay? But mason jars are great. Baby food jars are great as well. And what's also great about the baby food jar is you can dump out the baby food and put it on your altar, you know. So that's the option for the baby food jars if you do want to use those, okay? But again, mason jars are great. Why? Because they have these fireproof tops on them, okay? Which you do need. Therefore, you can burn your candle on top and you don't have to worry about anything, okay? So those are the type of jars that you guys want to use whenever you are doing your honey jars. Let me light my blunt real quick. We're going to give some to St. Martha, and we're going to start talking about some of the ingredients that you guys can use. That's for me. Okay. That's for St. Martha. Okay. So, now, ingredients. I'm going to tell you guys what I have in my honey jar, okay? But you guys can always go to a Botanica, and you can go, and they have little labels like this, Usually they have labels like this telling you what everything is good for. So like lavender is used for love, protection, healing, sleep, purification, and peace. Okay, so again, this is a self-love and prosperity jar, you know, so therefore I put me some lavender in there. I put some parsley in there. I put cinnamon sticks in there as well. I put this stuff, I call it love herbs because I don't know how to pronounce that name. But again, love jar. So I put some of this in there. I put some bay leaves in there, as you guys can see. I put some gold in there. Okay, gold is great for wealth. Okay, so again, love and prosperity. Whenever you think of prosperity, you're thinking of wealth. Whenever you think of wealth, you think of what? Gold. So I put some gold glitter in there. If you guys have gold flakes, use gold flakes. Gold flakes are great. Okay, it's better than gold flakes are actually better than glitter. But again, it's all about your intention. Okay, so if you don't have gold flakes, use gold glitter. But if you can get gold flakes, use that. But I used what I had in my bag last night, so these are the ingredients that I use. Okay, I also put some rosemary in there, you guys, and I've already said basil. Okay, so those are the ingredients that I put in there. Now all of those ingredients right there are used for love and protection and peace and stuff like that. So that's and wealth. So in addition to those ingredients, I also put a bud in there, a bud of weed. Why did I do that? Because I am a business owner and I work with edibles. So this jar again is for self-love and prosperity. You know, I want my business to boom. It's already booming, but I want it to boom. So I put that in there. I also put $4 bills in there. Okay, because I mean, you want money, right? You want to attract money, so why not put money in there, right? And I put real money, of course, and then you want to use the currency that you use. So if you're in US, of course, you want to use US dollars. Now you can put however much money you want to put in there, okay? If you're a daughter of Oshun, you can put what is it, like 5? I think it's what, 5 nickels. 5 dimes. I'm not sure. Don't quote me again. I'm a spiritual baby just like y'all. I'm learning just like y'all. But it's something like that, okay? But I didn't put those in there. I put dollar bills in there, okay? And of course, your honey. Now, you guys, please make sure you pray over all of your ingredients before you put them in your jar. Okay, I say, okay, what I do is I'll sage over all of my ingredients. I let the sage like smoke up. Also, make sure you guys sage and cleanse your jar, okay? And what I mean by cleanse, okay, you guys can use the Florida water, like that's what I did. I saged it, and then I took some Florida water, I put it on a napkin, and I cleaned the inside of the jar and the outside of the jar, okay? And then you want to sage all of your ingredients, whatever you're going to put in there, sage them. Pray over them, okay? When you are putting your ingredients in your jar, okay, one by one, you want to speak your intentions, okay? Like, for instance, cinnamon is used for love, spirituality, success, healing, personal protection, power, luck, strength, passion, and prosperity. So you want all of that, right? So you will say your name, this is such and such, and as I am putting this cinnamon stick into my honey jar, love, spirituality, success, healing, all of this stuff will come to me. It will stick to me like honey. You know, you'll say your incantations as you are placing each ingredient into your honey jar. Okay, each ingredient. Don't I mean, you can be lazy if you want to, but again, you shouldn't be, okay? This is your baby, you know, this is your well-being in a jar, okay? This is whatever you want in a jar, you know. First and foremost, you guys, why do you use honey jars, right? Why do you use them? Because you want to capture something, right? You want to capture and you want to contain it. You want it to grow. So, you know, everything that you want to attract is in this jar, right? So, as you are putting each item into your jar, you're saying what you want to attract. And you have to be intentful, of course, whenever you are doing any type of magic, any type of love jars, anything like that. You need to be intentful. Make sure you're not tired. You know, like me, I did mine at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, but I had just woke up from a nap, all right? So I was well rested. And another thing that I'll do too, like to put myself in a good mood, like as I'm doing my incantations and stuff like that, as I'm putting my stuff into my jar, I'll listen to music, like however I'm trying to feel. Like, again, this is a love jar. Love is for self-love and prosperity, right? So I was listening to little different love songs that I like. Why? Because that puts you in a good mood. That gets now you're feeling these things as you are putting it in a jar. As you are putting it in the jar. And feeling is like a great, how can I say it? Let me figure it out. I'm trying to figure out how to word it. But feeling is, how can I say it? When you're doing magic, not only do you want to like you know, say things, but you want to feel it, and that just makes your magic that much more potent. Okay, that is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so when you're feeling these feelings that you're trying to feel as you are doing your magic, and as you're doing your honey jars, it's going to make it that much. Okay, capiche? So now I told you guys all about the ingredients and all of the ingredients that I use. For those of you guys that are located in Charlotte, you guys can go to Mama Betsy's. That's where I go. There's another store, the Bag Lady as well. That's a good store, but I always go to Mama Betsy's. Now, those are the ingredients. As far as the oils, now you guys already know you have different oils for different things. The oils that I put into my jar, the Saint Martha Damiadora oil, okay, Saint Martha the Dominator. I use some of her oil. I also use some Capricorn oil. Why? Because we're in Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn as well, you know, so that's another oil that I use. And I also use some patchouli oil. Why? Because patchouli is great. Here it is. Patchouli is great for prosperity, wealth, success. So those are some of the oils that I put inside my jar. Now, whatever oil that you have, you can put in there. Another popular oil to put in the jar is a Come To Me oil. You know, but again, you can find out what oils work best for you and what they mean by going to the Botanica, asking the people. You can also do research online. I could help you if I can. Again, I'm a baby spiritualist too, you guys, so I can help you guys a little bit, and you guys I expect you guys to help me as well. Okay, now to activate your honey jar. Okay, now it's all good if you got all your ingredients in there and they look all pretty and nice and stuff like that. That's fine, but now you got to activate it. So how do we activate it? By putting our candle on top of it and lighting it. Now again, it is Tuesday, so I use a red candle. Again, now same thing that you did with your jars, you want to do with your candles. Make sure you cleanse your candles. Make sure, like I cleanse my candles and I also dress my candles. Make sure you you breathe on your candles. You can also rub your candles all over your body just to get your energy on there. Okay, so you want to do that. I do both. Okay, because why not? Okay. Again, it's all about intent, being intentful, and just you know, you don't want anybody to give you something half-ass or put something into you half-ass. You know, like as far as a relationship go, you don't want somebody to come at you in a relationship half-ass. So why do your jar half-ass? You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? So yes, be very intentful, be very mindful, be very yeah, all of that stuff. Okay, so now the candle, I put some basil, some parsley, and I also put some gold glitter on my candle. Again, I use Capricorn oil and the Saint Martha oil that I have. That is what I use to dress my candle with. But again, you guys can dress your candles with whatever you want, okay, whatever you have. You guys can go to a botanical and get the basil and parsley, or you guys can use the basil and parsley out your cabinet. It don't matter, okay? It's the same thing. Just make sure you pray over it. Make sure you sage it, okay? Make sure you speak your intent while you are placing it in your jar, okay? Do that. So again, with the candle, now you're going to light a candle on your jar for 7 days straight, every day for 7 days. Now, if you have a little candle like I had, let me show you the candle that I had. So I use a candle like this. So if you have candles like this, of course you can burn the entire candle. Now, if you have the big figured candles, you know, the really, really big ones, it'll be like Adam and Eve, like maybe like a man and a woman, or it'll be a big heart or something like, you know, if you're using something like that, you don't have to burn the whole thing. I mean, of course. But you can burn it for a period of time every day at the same time. That's how you do it with those for 7 days straight. And then from there, after that, you will then burn your candle for 3 days after the week, so Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you'll do that, okay? And now usually people work their jars for 3 months. I am going to work this jar probably not for 3 months, but now, okay, let me back. Now, you can work the jar for 3 months, or you can work the jar until you see what you are trying to manifest come to pass, okay? Now, that is what I am going to do, because I don't know, I might come back to it every now and then. I don't know. Don't quote me. But that is what you guys are supposed to do. Okay. Again, you guys can work the jar until you see what you are trying to manifest come to pass, or you guys can work the jar for 3 months. Okay. So that is that. Now, hold on. Let me look at my notes and see if I forgot anything. Oh, the petition, you guys. The petition. Make sure you guys, I don't want to skip the petition. Okay. So the petition is also an ingredient in your jar. Okay. Now with your petition, you're going to make sure you write your name 7 times. Well, write it as many times as it resonates with you, okay? If it's 2 times, write it 2 times. If it's 3 times, write it 3 times. Write it until you feel like you don't need to write it anymore, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to write down your intentions, okay? That is your petition. Your petition is what you want, meaning, okay, what do you want? Be very clear about what you want as well, okay? Whether it's money, love, success, whatever you want, okay? You're going to write it. Now, I wrote in red. Why did I write in red? Because red is for love. Okay, this is a self-love jar. But you don't have to write in red. Okay, you can write in black. You can write in pen. You can write in ink. Dove ink is a binding ink. Okay, I don't got no Dove ink. Okay, this is just stuff that I learned, okay? But I don't have any Dove ink, so I just wrote in red, okay? So you're going to write your petition. As you are writing your petition, make sure your pencil does not come off of your paper until you need to go back to the stop. And then you're going to write, okay? And then when you are folding your petition, you're going to fold it towards you. You can fold it 3 times, or you can fold it until you can't fold it anymore. That is what I do. Okay, stick it in the jar. You can put some oil on it to anoint it, or you can just stick it in the jar. Okay, I did not put the oil on mine last night because I forgot. So I just stuck mine in the jar. That's perfectly fine. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Don't stress yourself out if you forget to put the oil on the paper. That's fine. Okay, so yeah. And then let me see. Yeah, so I pretty much covered everything. Nutmeg and ginger is a great addition to put into your jar as well. Whenever you're doing a jar for business. Sugar is great for business. Okay, I did hear that from a very famous YouTuber. So that's great. So I am going to do a sugar jar for my business later on down the line. Probably once I get to the 3 times a week. I'll be doing that, but I won't be doing that anytime soon. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope you guys have a great time making your honey jar. Remember, have a great time, okay? Don't be too serious, okay? Like I said, whenever you're doing it, love on your jar, okay? Sing to your jar. Speak great things to your jar, okay? I was going to get into binding love jars with other people, but I'll do that some other time if you guys want to hear about that. Right now we're talking about self-love, prosperity. So that is what I taught you guys today. You guys can see my candle is going out now. You guys, when your candle spills like this over, that's fine. You guys want to leave all of that there, okay? Just burn your candle like every day. Tomorrow I'll probably be using my yellow candle. You'll burn that at the bottom and you'll just stick it right on top, okay? Do not remove any wax from off the top of the jar. I do want to throw that out. I apologize about not saying that earlier. But yes, my spiritual babies, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe to the channel, okay? Share my video with one of your fellow spiritual babies, okay? And let's all learn together, okay? If I missed anything, if I left anything out, please feel free to comment below. Please feel free to teach me as I teach you guys, okay? Because again, we are all babies. We're all learning together. So yes, queens, be peaceful, be blissful. I love you guys.